The Earth. It's the only planet in our solar system that supports life. The complex process of evolution occurred on the Earth only because of some environmental conditions that were present: water, an oxygen-rich atmosphere, and a stable surface temperature. Actually, these factors were causing a lot of problems for the humans. The problem is that we are making a lot of disasters with these natural resources. The actual problem is the climate change in the world. Climate change is a significant and lasting change in the statistical distribution of the weather patterns over periods ranging from decades to millions of years. That may be a change in average weather conditions, in a distribution of weather around the average condition. According to the studies that scientists have analyzed, every time the planet is going to have distribution about the climate, it's going to be more extremely, and the phenomena are going to increase. In general, the studies provide data about the stations. The summer are going to be kind of warm temperatures, and the rains will be more regular. Results with these more intensive rains in some places, and in other places less rains, causing the droughts. The studies of the phenomena have concluded that the climate change is a product principally of the human activity. This intensive use of the fossil fuels like carbon, diesel, natural gas, and not products that are the basis of the oil. Even the burning of the forest loss are some of the principal causes of this problem.
Also, it's wonder that the ice sheets currently remain in the coldest parts of the planet, at the poles and high mountains. They started to melt because this will increase the mean sea level, flooding coastal areas for always. Climate change has been gradually affect the planet in different aspects that cause danger in living. An example is the melting of glaciers in the Arctic. The hotter temperatures are causing the ice melts, so during this time the sea level rose about 15 centimeters. Ecosystems are changing. As temperatures warm, species may either move to a cooler habitat or die. Species that are particularly vulnerable include endangered species, coral reef, and polar animals. Warming has also caused change in the timing of spring events and in the length of the growing season. Hurricanes have changed in frequency and strength. There is evidence that the number of intense hurricanes has increased in the Atlantic since 1970. There are more frequent heat waves, and these have become more common in more areas of the world. Warmer temperatures affect human health. There have been more deaths due to the heat waves and more malaria attacks as the pollen season grows longer. There have also been some change in the range of animals that carry disease. There are many solutions for the climate change. Some of them are by organizations that take care of the world, like Greenpeace. Or another is the people that can take care of themselves and take care of the animals and plants by recycling.
Greenpeace is the leading independent company organization that uses peaceful protest and creative communication to expose global environmental problems and to promote solutions that are essential to a green and peaceful future. Greenpeace was founded in 1971 by a small group of anti-war protesters taking non-violent direct action against U.S. nuclear weapons testing. Today, taking action is as important as ever to the way we campaign for a greener, more peaceful and equitable world. Within all of our actions always is our commitment to non-violence and personal. Often, environmental problems like climate change or forest destruction, both governments and corporations dismiss the solution. Our solution work promotes open, informed debate about society's environmental choice and involves industries, communities, and individuals in making change happen. Whether the solutions are political, social, or technological, We believe that they should be both environmentally responsible and globally equitable. The investigation for Greenpeace are a fundamental part of their campaigns and solution work. This organization explores all the responsibilities for an environmental crime and work with affected communities to identify solutions. The global nature and our fleet of ships allow the investigation of environmental crimes and impacts wherever they are happening, often in remote places or out at sea.
Greenpeace helps many places, protecting Asian forests for all the plants and animals that because the droughts are dying, protecting our oceans. It includes for the animals that require water or the plants. This is a very important factor. Stopping global warming. All the environments will change if we put a stop to all the contaminating that we are making. Recycling. Recycling is the process of collecting and processing materials that would the otherwise be thrown away as trash and turning them into a product. Recycling can be beneficial to your community and the environment. Reduces the amount of waste sent landfills and incinerators. Conserves natural resources such as timber, water, and minerals. Prevents pollution caused by reducing the need to collect raw materials. Saves energy. Reduces greenhouse gas emissions that contribute to global climate change. Helps sustain the environment for future generations. Helps create a new well-paying jobs in the recycling and manufacturing industries in the United States.
Recycling is one of the best ways for you to have a positive impact on the world in which we live. Recycling is important to both the natural environment and us. We must act fast as the amount of waste we create is increasing all the time. Recycling is very important as waste has a huge negative impact on the natural environment. Habitat destruction and global warming are some of the effects caused by deforestation. Recycling reduces the need for raw materials so that rainforests can be preserved. Huge amounts of energy are used with making products for raw materials. Recycling requires much less energy and therefore helps to preserve natural resources. Reduce financial expenditure in the economy. Making products for raw materials costs much more than if they were made from recycling products. Preserve natural resources for the future generations. Recycling reduces the need for raw materials. It also uses less energy, therefore preserving natural resources for the future.
These are some solutions of how can we help to animals, plants, and people. We can find another ones that can help a lot to the world. We need to maintain. If not, we are not going to have life in a few years.